Alright, what's going on, guys? Arethius back here for another Pokemon Battle Commentary video. We've got another IPL battle, which is the ION Pokémon League. And once again, we have the greatest rivalry in the history of Pokemon on display for you again, as Zexxios is once again taking on Trash and Treasure. For anybody who might be curious about why we're seeing a lot of this matchup here, the way that the ION Pokemon League works is that each week you get assigned a bounty, which is basically your one scheduled opponent for the week. But the way the league works is that you're allowed to battle each other person in the league at least once per week. So Zex and Trash, they make time to get together and battle quite frequently. So they usually get a league battle in, it seems, every week at this point. But so that's why we got these two going at it again. So let's take a look at what we've got for the teams. It looks like both of them have something that I'm not particularly fond of here that put them into bad human being status for the day. So let's look at Zex has got Pelipper. We've already, I mentioned last time Galarian Corsola, not a fan. Xatu, Jolteon, Toxicroak, and Conkeldurr. And Trash has got Sigilyph, Pikamuku, Milotic, Mudsdale. Milotic is the one that I'm not a fan of on Trash's team. Just never been a fan of that Pokemon. It's so annoying to deal with. Dragapult and Gengar. So looking at Zex's team, this is the first time we're seeing his Toxicroak, and I think this is the first time on the commentary videos we're seeing Conkeldurr. I'm not sure what this Toxicroak is going to do. I don't think I've ever seen him use it at all. Conkeldurr looks pretty standard. Flame Orb with Guts. Figure it's probably got Drain Punch, Knockoff, Mach Punch, and Facade would be the most likely set I would expect on this thing. Trash's team are all stuff I'm pretty familiar with. The only thing is his Sigilyph. So for those of you who don't catch my battle streams on Saturdays, we actually battled against Trash on stream, and I was expecting, he brought Sigilyph, and I was expecting it to be, the kind of standard Psycho Shift, Flame Orb, Magic Guard, passing burns onto things, using Cosmic Power to boost, and then Stored Power to attack. I don't know what his had, but it was more of an offensive one, and it totally caught me off guard as he Dynamaxed it and then Max Flared my poor Scizor to death. So we'll see which one Trash is bringing here to into this battle with Zex. But so anyways, let's hit play on the video and let's see where we go from here. See if Zex is going to lead with his Corsola like he did the last time. Again, it's kind of a safe lead. It's got Stealth Rock, so it can set up Stealth Rock, I believe. The other option you might consider, maybe if you're Zex here, would be Jolteon, I think, as a pivot. And then he's got Xatu in case he Trash leads with something that he thinks might set up hazards. But I don't think Trash has anything that particularly sets up hazards on his team. Usually his Mudsdale doesn't. And I don't think anything else he has access to it. So we'll see what Trash is thinking here in a moment. Just looking at some of the matchups here, Zex is bringing this Pelipper, I think, once again, specifically to deal with Mudsdale, because Zex is forever going to have PTSD when it comes to Trash's Mudsdale. But here we go. Let's see what Corsola is going to be staring down to start this one here. Alright, so Trash is going with the Sigilyph right out of the gate. So the interesting thing here is if it's the boosting Sigilyph, it could struggle a little bit with the Corsola just because is Zex checking the typing? Not sure what Sigilyph's typing is. It's got Strength Sap, so it can do a little bit of work on reducing some of the effectiveness of stored power by reducing it. Oh wait, that's not. I don't think that. Wait, that's not how it works. Oh, okay. So this looks like this is the offensive one that we saw over the weekend. They just air slash right out of the gate, hoping for a flinch. Didn't get it. See what Zex is thinking here. He's gonna go into Xatu. Wait, that was an interesting little set that I didn't really get a chance to look too close at that. Alright, another air slash. He's gonna get some damage on Xatu. Actually, that's pretty good damage. A little bit of leftovers healing for the Xatu. Okay, so it's teleport. I was wondering what that third move is. So air slash again. There's the flinch, and this looks like it's going to be lights out for this this Xatu. Provided that again we get an air slash miss. Zex apparently wants to preserve the Xatu. He's got something in mind for it. Question is, what does he go into? He's going to go back into the Corsola here. I'm almost wondering if Jolteon was the play, if nothing else, to chase this thing out for the moment. Oh, air slash is disabled, so that's something. Okay, Zex is going to Strength Sap to heal, which is annoying. Energy Ball. Interesting. So I know that this thing has a fire move on it. If it's the same Sigilyph that I faced on Saturday, and then assuming that it would likely have a psychic move, I'm wondering if this thing has an Assault Vest on it. It's possible. Will-O-Wisp probably not going to be useful here, assuming that the Sigilyph has Magic Guard. Oh, it's not Magic Guard. Interesting. What other abilities does this thing get access to? I'm not looking at the video at the moment here, guys. So, Wonder Skin and Tinted Lens. Oh, I'm wondering if he went Tinted Lens since it's going offensive. That would make actually a lot of sense. Air Slash is no longer disabled. Corsola is being super annoying. I think Trash is just kind of hoping he gets a flinch here. And so it's still stealing attack, but that doesn't matter. And the heal is getting less and less effective each time he uses it here. So just trying to wear it down with the burn. Interesting that he's still just trying to heal whatever he can. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to want to pull Corsola out soon, because this heal is now, yeah, that healed for about 30 HP. Yeah, alright, so Corsola's going to leave here. Jolteon feels like the only really safe switch in at this point because of the Assault Vest. And it resists Air Slash. Is Zex going to go into Pelipper here? I feel like with this Pelipper you would want to get it in clean, but coming in anyway. Coming in hot. And here comes the rain. The Air Slash. Yeah, that's I don't know. I'm not sure about that switch there. I feel like Jolteon is the play on that one. And Sigilyph just KOs Pelipper, and Zex loses Pelipper for nothing. Yeah, I think he was banking on his Pelipper being faster. Right now Jolteon comes in. This is so this should chase the Sigilyph away, probably into the Mudsdale, and I think Mudsdale is just a very safe switch here for Trash because it's obviously going to resist. Oh, he stayed in. Look at that, he stayed in. Interesting. Alright, Sigilyph goes down. I'm guessing Trash just figured it did its job, I guess? I don't know, I think I might have preserved the Sigilyph because it would deal pretty well with the Conkeldurr and the potentially the Toxicroak, although Toxicroak could be packing Sucker Punch. And we're about to see the Toxicroak here. As Pyukumuku hits the field. Oh, wondering if Zex was anticipating that. It's a special attacking Toxicroak. Look at this. Nasty plot. Okay. So, yeah, this is. I mean, not that Trash would have been able to anticipate this. I don't think. But this now is like more reason why it would have been nice to still have Sigilyph here. Okay, there's the nasty plot. This thing is now fairly terrifying as far as special attack goes, I think. But what is Toxicroak's base special attack? It is 86. So it's definitely, I guess, usable with a nasty plot boost. Oh, he's going for a second one. Oh. Oh, and here comes the earthquake. Oh, Zex. Oh, Zex. Unfortunate. So I think the thing there is that Trash does not always, and actually it seems more often than not, does not bring a Mudsdale that has Earthquake. A lot of times he's got his Mudsdale that has Body Press as its only like pure attacking move. It'll usually have Body Press and Toxic and Protect and Rest. Oh, interesting. He just tried to bait out another Earthquake. Interesting idea there. So that's going to give Xatu some leftovers healing, but right now he's going to try and Roost. So we're gonna see, I'm wondering, do we see a Body Press here? Is this one of Trash's? Okay, yeah. So we're going to see a Body Press, which is not going to do much damage. It's interesting because it would have done even less damage if he didn't Roost. Alright, so I feel like Nightshade should be the play here, although you can maybe Thunder Wave thinking the Trash is going to switch. Excuse me. But I think I would be leery of Thunder Waving here in case the Milotic is the one that comes in. Okay, Dragapult. This is actually going to work out pretty well here for Zex if this hits. And it did. Yeah. Dragapult does not want to be paralyzed. So that was a little bit of a gamble, because if Mudsdale stays, which it probably wasn't going to, because it looks like that Mudsdale really didn't have anything to deal with Xatu. But you wouldn't want to paralyze Milotic. So what is Zex thinking here? He's going to go to Jolteon. Alright, thinking that Jolteon can at least tank one hit of whatever this Dragapult wants to do. The Shadow Ball. Oh, special defense drop. That's unfortunate. Oh, Zex is going to Dynamax. I think he wants to make sure he gets rid of this thing. Dragapult's leaving though, and in comes the Pyukumuku. So here's the little bit of the conundrum now that Zex is in. So he's chosen to Dynamax. So the obvious play here after this turn would be to max Lightning on this thing. However, there is still a Mudsdale to worry about. So he can't just freely click. He really can't just click Max Lightning. So we're gonna Phantasm. So here is the problem, is that I don't. Oh, especially now we have a berry proc here. So there is zero chance outside of a crit, and even then I'm not. It's going to be close. That a Max Phantasm KOs this thing. So Zex feels like he has to click Smack Light. Oh, Trash stayed in. This was a game of chicken that Zex apparently came out the victor on. Because again, the only way Pyukumuku goes down here is through a Max Lightning. And Trash had Mudsdale that he could have switched into there. Here comes the Mudsdale now. See, I think at this point, I think I would have probably switched to the Mudsdale there. And if you take another Max, if you take a Max Phantasm, then I think you're still okay. Okay, so here's the thing with Zex. He's considering a switch here and foregoing his third turn of Dynamax, which seems... Oh, we got to mark Pyukumuku is down. Which seems odd on the surface. However... Whoops, that's the wrong one. Looking at this Milotic, it feels like... Oh, there goes Zex's capture card again. It feels like... Oh, there's something... Oh, I think he said he mentioned he fixed it. Something. Oh, he's running out of time. It feels like you're going to need Jolteon to deal with this Milotic. Potentially. Zex. Oh, he ran out of time. He ran out of... Oh! Oh! Okay. So, I was warned about this. So, what happened there is Zex's controller disconnected, and he wasn't able to get it connected in time to click a move. That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate, because now he just lost his Jolteon, and Conkeldurr might be able to do something to Milotic. Maybe Corsola can kind of stall it out. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's in a bad way now. I just don't feel like anything he really has left is going to effectively deal with Milotic. So Zex is going to bring in Xatu here because he's pretty much got it's pretty much free for at least one turn. Mudsdale really can't do anything to it. Milotic comes in. Zex is just going to Nightshade. Yeah, this might be his best bet here, the Xatu, really. He just needs to outlast this thing and just start throwing Nightshades, I think. He can potentially Thunder Wave here. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. It's early. It's 4:45 in the morning right now. He can Thunder Wave, and actually, this doesn't do anything as far as Xatu is concerned, because it's still going to do the same amount of damage with... Oh, the burn. That's unfortunate. Still going to do the same amount of damage. Oh! Whoa! Wait, this Milotic is Life Orbed? Would you look at that? That's interesting. Okay, so Zex is going to Roost, and I think he's going to try and Roost stall this thing through Life Orb damage, and if he gets a Paralysis proc, he can throw out another Nightshade. Versus Milotic can recover. Oh, this is going to be an annoying stare down. This is another reason why I hate Milotic. So there's no incentive here for Zex to switch right now. He's just got to... I think, yeah, he's just got a Nightshade. But I think he's on the losing end of this right now. Unless, yeah, It's going to take a few paralysis procs, really, and I think this is a situation I actually found myself in against Trash over the weekend, where this Milotic, and I needed it to just get paralyzed a few times, and when you're relying on paralysis procs, it's not a great situation. It's one thing if you can get the thing to flinch. Oh, he scalded here. Zex should be able to get this thing now. Now though, we still run into the issue of what's left. Oh, he roosted Zexxios. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just gave him a chance to recover. Unless he gets paralyzed. Yeah, no. I think it was low enough that I think a Nightshade would have KO'd there. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate turn of events. Yeah, this. I feel like this is largely the game now, because alright, while these two just kind of wet noodle slap each other, let's look at what's remaining. We've still got the Mudsdale, which Xatu handles fine if it survives this. We've got the two Ghosts, which are not great for Conkeldurr because it can't Mach Punch. Oh, Trash scalded again. Why wouldn't you recover? You could just recover there. There's some odd choices being made in this battle here, boys and girls. Odd indeed. Okay, so Milotic is going to go down. So Gengar should be able to come in, I think, and finish off Xatu from here. Should be faster. It should be able to take this thing down. Unfortunately, I think Zex needs to leave Xatu in here. He's going to try and roost, I think. I feel like I would try and Thunder Wave. Oh, Trash is just Dynamaxing his Gengar. Yeah, this feels like it is now over. Because, again, Gengar should be faster here. Oh, interesting. It's a Gigantamax Gengar. Trash, I think, usually... Oh, Zex. He supposedly, I think he mentioned he supposedly fixed that. Yeah, Trash usually doesn't prefer the Gigantamax version, but... Alright, so Xatu's down, and I think this Gengar just rolls over Conkeldurr and Ursula at this point. Only thing you can really do here, I think, is try and Strength Sap. Or Nightshade, I guess. But it's not going to matter. This will KO. Crit, I don't think was necessary. Conkeldurr's going to come in. Oh, he doesn't even have knockoff on this one. Oh yeah, this is a GG, friends. Mindstorm for good measure. Good night, Conkeldurr. Thanks for coming to the party. So, I think in the end, it wasn't really going to matter. That the big thing for Zex there that we mentioned towards the end of that battle was the choice to roost on the Xatu there and not go for the clear. All right, I say clear. It looked to me. It's hard to tell because we don't see the numbers on Trash's the HP numbers. It seems like the Nightshade there would have KO'd the Milotic, which would have taken it out before Xatu could take much more damage. But I don't think it would have mattered at the end because again, Gengar could have just come in and cleaned up just like it did there. So that wasn't a big turning point in the battle. Earlier on, I think there was one big mistake, and that was switching Pelipper in on the Sigilyph, where Jolteon I think would have been the much better play. Granted, you're probably going to force Trash to switch into Mudsdale. However, we did see that Jolteon was in against that Sigilyph, and Trash did not go into Mudsdale. He just let Sigilyph take the shot. So having Pelipper available to, one, deal with the Mudsdale, and two, just be another offensive threat towards the end of that battle would have made a big deal, I think. And again, also there was the unfortunate thing with the controller and losing Jolteon there, but you can't pick apart that. That's an unfortunate thing that happened. But overall, I think pretty well played by Trash. I think he definitely caught him off guard with that Sigilyph, as he did with me over the weekend. So kudos to Trash. Does a good battle. It's a good job. So, but all right, guys, that's gonna do it for this battle. If you like the battle, if you like the video, click that little thumbs up, give me a like, appreciate that. If you got any interesting comments or thoughts about what we saw here, go ahead and leave a comment. And obviously, if you're enjoying these videos, click that subscribe button so you guys will get notified when a new one comes. We've been doing pretty good about getting these out every Tuesday and Thursday, and I've got quite a few more battles to do as well. So I don't know if I'll try and do more than just the two to get caught up a little bit on what we're being sent, because we did just start the random extravaganza tournament. Started this past Monday, and I've already got one battle from that tournament sent to me. I believe Zex is recording all of his battles, or most of his battles, for the tournament there, and he's going to be sending those along. But he said he's going to be waiting until we get later into the tournament to send those to me. So, but yeah, and then there's a couple other IPL battles and stuff that we have to look at too. So we got some more stuff coming down the pipe. So again, if I have some extra time, I might do an extra video here and there. But that's the scoop. So, and again, guys, if you're interested in any of these events, the tournaments or the ION Pokemon League, check the description below the video. It has a link to the ION Game Corner Discord server where you can get yourself involved as well. So check that out too. But all right, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.